Hey, it's Nani from Printful. You've probably heard, the fashion industry has a sustainability problem. It's responsible for 10% of the global carbon emissions and is the second largest consumer of the world's fresh water supply. On top of that, there's a serious problem with overproduction and waste in the industry. According to McKinsey & Company, global clothing production has more than doubled since 2000, and fast fashion retailers are offering new collections every week instead of just for summer and winter collections. 92 million tons of textile goes to waste in the fashion industry each year, and the cheap prices retailers offer also come with a downside, a reduction of quality according to NPR. Using cheap synthetic materials and rudimentary manufacturing processes results in clothing that easily rips and tears and ends up in the dumpster sooner rather than later. That's the downside of fast fashion. Fast to produce, fast to wear down. Printful is committed to making a difference, and the print-on-demand model might just be it. In this video, we sat down with our partners and colleagues to talk about the future of shopping and sustainability.
Currently, overproduction is considered a norm for the fashion industry. That means 1 in 5 garments end up in a landfill without being worn even once. Why? Because when apparel is produced in bulk, it's saving money for the companies. And because it's very hard to predict the ever-changing consumer shopping trends, having a bulk of different apparel can come in handy. In print-on-demand companies like Printful, a product is created only when a customer places an order. This approach helps avoid overproduction, keeping an excessive amount of products away from the landfill. Creating products on demand means reducing the harm by at least 20%. Another way print-on-demand industry shows its sustainability is by placing its fulfillment centers closer to the customers. And that's an important part of the conversation, as the whole transportation sector makes up for 1/4 of total global carbon emissions. Printing each order in a facility that's closest to the end customer significantly reduces carbon emissions. 78% of the orders Printful fulfills are produced in the same region as the end consumer is located. We believe that the on-demand model, in combination with other efforts to reduce the negative impact on the environment, is the way forward.
Printful is exploring ways to become more environmentally conscious while giving you quality products that last. But the choice is yours to make, both as a customer and a business owner. Choosing quality and eco-friendly products creates demand for them and brings us all closer to a more sustainable future. Let's talk about why product quality matters and what are eco-friendly products.
The product quality is important because it determines how long the product will last and how quickly you're going to throw it away. For example, if you buy a $5 t-shirt and then throw it away because it's ruined after the first wash, you're very much contributing to the problem that fast fashion is right now. If you invest in a quality piece that's going to last you longer, is going to be more durable, and you take good care of it by washing it responsibly, drying it responsibly, you're not polluting as much. Our team makes sure that we actually use and wear the products ourselves to make sure that it feels and fits right. The materials have to be of good quality, but there are of course different price points. So when you consider adding a budget item, a basic t-shirt, we're not going to expect that it's going to look as fresh after 10 washes. So we try to find the best options for each price point. For us, an eco-friendly product is one that uses some contents of sustainable materials, whether that's organic cotton or recycled polyester or any other type of eco-friendly material, but it has to have significant contents of it. For example, a t-shirt that's 95% regular cotton and then 5% recycled polyester, it is technically considered a more sustainable choice than a regular t-shirt, but we won't necessarily label it as fully organic or fully eco-friendly. This year we added 10 eco-friendly products, and next year we are planning to double this number. We are also planning to increase the transparency in terms of content for this product category, so we plan to publish information about our suppliers and what they're doing to ensure that these products are made responsibly.
By choosing quality over price, you're making a sustainable choice, whether you're shopping for yourself or choosing which products to sell in your store. It's clear that producing on demand and in high quality is the way to go. However, another area to pay attention to is production. How we fulfill our orders matters to us, and that's why we partnered up with Kornit, whose printers are among the best in the industry.
So sustainability is not only important to me, it's important to all of us because we are dealing in a textile world, so it's important for all of us to make it a bit greener. Kornit is all about print on demand. One of the issues of this industry is the waste. Brands are trying to forecast what the consumer will order and they are not always being able to sell what are the products. So by moving to print on demand, you actually produce what the consumer needs. And by that, you eliminate all the waste that being generated. On the base of our technology is the wet on wet technology. We can actually print on any material, if it's on DTG and DTF, without pre-treatment, without post-treatment, printing directly into it and just drying the material, and the material is ready to wear. On top of that, our inks are approved by GOTS, and it's really safe to use both for the fulfillers, but also to wear it for the consumer. As well, looking into the future, soon, actually beginning of 2021, we are going to move into our new ink factory, which is the latest and greatest, with a lot of focus on becoming greener. A lot of activities that we are doing in the ink plant, in the production of the inks, to be more sustainable in terms of the energy consumption, all the equipment, the safety of our employees, and many more aspects. And we will take the ink even further in terms of sustainability and helping the industry to become greener.
A big part of the conversation of why print on demand is more sustainable is based on the waste or lack thereof. Although we produce items on demand, some waste in the manufacturing process is inevitable, and we have to choose what to do with it. Let's learn more about that with Vince.
So production waste comes from a few different areas. It can be a part of the process or just the damages as a result of production. Typically with damages or waste in production, it depends on the department, but what we'll do is either reuse, repurpose, or donate the item or the consumable that's being used. So to minimize the waste in production, we either look at the production process, try to make improvements so there's less waste involved. Sometimes the machinery, the supplies, or the consumables that we use don't coincide very well with the process and create higher damages. So we look at ways to improve or changes we can make to reduce that. Or we just look at our damages and try to go back and retrain employees to find a better success rate with all operations that we run. So every year, every department, we look at the packaging that we're utilizing, making sure that we're not wasting a lot of space or using an excessive amount of void fill. We also try to reduce the amount of shipments that get damaged in transit and the amount of plastic that's being used in each shipping type. We try to reduce so that most of the contents are recyclable.
The journey of becoming more environmentally aware is a long one, and we remain open-minded and welcome to customer suggestions and opinions. We're not perfect, but we're heading in the right direction and are far from being done. We're starting with realistic, tangible goals and are looking ahead to find new ways to improve. For more information on this, including the latest updates on our efforts, check out our sustainability and responsibility page. Link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss out on what's new with us.